A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A plus way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A plus English.
Welcome everyone to A Plus English. I'm Adam.
And I'm Elsie.
And everyone, today we are going to be talking about a very special kind of story. It's going to involve family. It's going to involve toys.
Grandparents.
And
it's very touching.
It's a very touching story. You're right. And like I said, it involves toys. So that actually brings us, everyone, to our warm-up question. The question asks, what kind of toys did you like to play with as a child?
Oh, I loved playing with stuffed animals.
Okay. All right, stuffed animal like tigers, little tigers.
Yeah,
dragons.
and Barbies.
Barbies, really? You play with Barbies?
When I was a child.
Okay.
I remember I had 1 or 2 Barbies.
Okay.
Yeah, I also enjoyed racing my 四驱车, miniature racing cars with my friends. But how about you? What kind of toys did you like?
I'm kind of like you also with the, how do you say the Chinese, the racing cars?
四驱车.
All right, well, cool, yeah. We used to call those Hot Wheels.
Oh, Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels, and we would play with those. What else did I play with? I had a lot of action figures, so that's kind of like the boy versions of Barbies.
Yes.
And I would play with them. I had G.I. Joes. I had, He-Man.
He-Man.
Ninja Turtles. All that stuff. And also we had, we like to play outside a lot too. So we would go and, maybe kick the ball around like a soccer ball or just kind of hang out in the backyard and see what we could find. Sometimes we even played with bugs.
Really? Bugs.
But they're not toys. So me and you kind of share the same love of toys. Now, everyone, what we're going to do is we're going to now dive into Grandpa's toy kingdom and see what happens in the story.
Grandpa's Toy Kingdom. Warm-up question. What kind of toys did you like to play with as a child?
Xiao Yu is a young boy. His grandfather tells him stories about a toy kingdom. In real life, Grandpa likes to make all kinds of toys. Xiao Yu likes Grandpa's spinning tops. He also learns to make them. He and Grandpa often have competitions with their spinning tops.
Starting our article, it states, Xiao Yu is a young boy. His grandfather tells him stories about a toy kingdom.
Wow. So were you close to your grandpa growing up?
Yeah, I was pretty close to my grandpa.
On your mom's side or your dad's side?
More on my mother's side. I was closer to him. He would, kind of teach me things. He taught me how to carve things with like a little knife with wood.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. And did he tell you a lot of stories like Xiao Yu's grandpa?
Yeah, he told me stories about what it was like for him growing up so long ago. What he did, and so it was really kind of a cool thing listening to my grandparents, especially my grandfather, tell me cool and wonderful stories of, places he traveled to that I thought would be cool to visit one day.
So he told you stories about himself and about maybe his family, and he also taught you how to carve.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what really makes a good family member that will share stories with you and maybe teach you something while you're growing up. And in our article, it says, in real life, Grandpa likes to make all kinds of toys.
Wow, making toys must be fun. But for me, I've never made a toy before.
You've never made a toy before? Like maybe like even go outside and maybe carve a stick or like pretend the stick is a sword or a knife?
No, but have you?
Of course. I think all boys have, picked up a stick, then think it was a sword or maybe even a little gun or something like that. All right, well, jumping back to our article, it says, Xiaoyu likes Grandpa's spinning tops.
Spin 如果是个动词的话，那是使旋转。那 spinning top 指的是陀螺，或直接叫它 top 也可以。So when I was a kid, I used to love playing with toys like that.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
Did you ever have a favorite toy growing up?
A favorite toy? That's a good question. Did I ever have a favorite toy? Well, I don't know. Maybe probably, like I said, maybe some of my Batman action figures, because I really liked Batman growing up. And so I had a Batman car, an RC car, we call it, a remote control car. And I could drive the Batmobile all around the house. And my mom would be so angry sometimes.
But that was your favorite toy.
That was probably my favorite toy. What about you? Did you have a favorite toy?
Yeah, mine was one of my stuffed animals.
Oh, just one? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember what kind of animal it was?
I remember it was a cat.
Aw,
Yeah,
all right.
a blue cat, I remember.
A blue cat, cool. Well, getting back to our article, everyone, it says, he also learns to make them. Continuing, he and grandpa often have competitions with their spinning tops.
Competition 这个名词是比赛或是竞赛 So they even have competitions.
Yeah.
Wow. Growing up, did you have some fun competitions with your siblings?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I had all sisters growing up. So, yeah, we would have challenges or, game nights, like board games. And I know once we would all sit down as a family and we would play the game Monopoly.
Ooh.
And everyone would sometimes get angry because, there might be the person that has all the houses on the game and then you win. And so, yeah, things we would say got pretty heated, which means a little bit tense when we would have, competition games.
好，就是变得很激烈, got really heated.
Yeah.
So I could only play Monopoly with my mom and dad since I don't have any siblings.
Oh no, yeah. That's the bad thing about being an only child.
Yes.
But it's cool in our story that we find out that Xiao and his grandfather share this passion to, make something that they both really like.
When Xiaoyu grows up, he goes to study abroad. Grandpa gives Xiaoyu a goodbye gift.
Take this with you. When you look at it, think of me.
Grandpa says. Xiaoyu also gives Grandpa a gift.
I made this. When you miss me, take a look at it.
Xiaoyu says. They both open their boxes. Inside each one is a spinning top.
Our article says next, when Xiaoyu grows up, he goes to study abroad.
Studying abroad sounds exciting, but also a bit lonely.
Yeah, you're traveling far from your family.
Yeah, do you think it was hard for Xiaoyu to leave his family behind?
Of course, I think anytime you go, especially abroad, outside the country, that is so far away from all the people that you care about and who care about you. So yeah, of course it will be difficult. Getting back to our article now, it says, Grandpa gives Xiaoyu a goodbye gift. He says in the article, take this with you. When you look at it, think of me, Grandpa says.
Wow, when you look at the gift, you'll think of me.
Yeah.
That's very, very moving.
It
right?
is. It's very touching, we say.
Yeah. Do you have anything special that reminds you of someone you care about?
Yes, I have. A lot of times before we had cell phones, everyone, we actually had pictures. And I have some pictures of my dad and my family when we were younger. And I've kept those and you've seen them.
Yeah.
And every time I open them and look at them, you know, it gives me that kind of joy and emotional feeling that I miss them and I love them, but also I'm happy. All right, back to our article. It says, Xiao Yu also gives Grandpa a gift. I made this when you miss me. Take a look at it, Xiao Yu says.
Wow, what did he make for his grandpa?
What do you think?
Xiao Yu made something for grandpa, and I think it's something, of course, it's something special.
Right.
Right? And what's the best gift you've ever received or given?
Oh, the best gift I've ever received or given?
And then we'll find out later what Xiao Yu gave to grandpa.
Okay, the best gift, I think the best gift we've ever bought was the gift of our cat. When we bought our cat, when we not bought it, but we adopted our cat.
Yeah, we adopted.
We adopted our cat. So I think that's probably one of the best gifts that I've given myself and you. What about you? Is there a specific gift that you
You're
think
the best gift I've ever had.
All right, there we go. All right, let's see more about what our article says. It says, they both open their boxes. Inside each one is a spinning top.
Oh, so grandpa gave him a top, a spinning top, and Xiao Yu also gave grandpa a spinning top that he made.
Exactly. And that's what's important, right? They made them. So that means more than just going out to the toy store and buying one. They actually made them.
So the spinning tops are more than just toys. They're a reminder of their love and bond.
Exactly.
今天看到的第一个单字是 kingdom， 指的是王国。那当然你在前面看到 K-I-N-G king， 那就是国王了。那英国这个国家它的全名里面就有 kingdom 这个字。英国的全名是 the United Kingdom。那单字例句给的是呢 The young queen rules her kingdom and cares for her people。 这位年轻的皇后统治她的王国并关心她的子民。在第二个单字呢是一个副词 abroad， 代表到国外或是在国外。 Do you like to travel abroad? 你喜欢到国外旅行吗？那长大之后你可能会想要 study abroad， 到国外读书， work abroad， 到国外工作，或者是 live abroad， 在国外居住。那单字例句的是 Not many people took vacations abroad during COVID-19. They took trips in their own countries. 新冠肺炎流行的时候呢，是没有什么人出国旅行的，人们呢都在自己的国内旅游。在第三个是个片语 think of， 代表的是想到或是记起。那 think 的三态不规则变化要小心，是 think, thought, thought。For example, the music box makes me think of my grandma. 这个音乐盒会使我想起我的祖母。那另外一个很相似的动词片语是 think about， 它指的是思考或是想念。那单字例句这边提供的是呢 I can't think of the actor's name, but I remember his face. 我想不起那位演员的名字，但是我记得他的长相。那最后一个单字是 miss， 是个动词，代表想念或是思念。那你想念谁，怀念谁，你在后面就是 miss 的后面加上那个受词那个人就可以了。所以当你要说我好想念你啊 I miss you so much。 那另外呢 miss 还可以是错过的意思哦，比如说 I missed the train this morning, so I was late for work. 我今天早上错过了火车，所以我上班迟到了。那单字例句提供的是 Bill lives in the US. He misses his parents in Taiwan all the time. Bill 住在美国，他总是很想念他在台湾的父母。那 Magic Box 里头我们要讲到的是 all kinds of， 也就是各式各样的表达方式。all kinds of 后面你可以加上 plural nouns， 也就是可数名词复数型。比如说 There are all kinds of animals at the zoo。那第二个 all kinds of 后面你也可以加上不可数名词哦，像是呢 He listens to all kinds of music。 那接下来要到 review time 的部分咯。
Review time.
Okay, now everyone, it is time for our review time. Let's go over the words and the phrases that we learned throughout the article. The first word we see is kingdom.
名词王国，
The next word is abroad.
副词到国外或是在国外。
Following that, we see think of.
想到，记起。
And last, miss.
动词想念、思念。
So what we're going to do is we're going to create sentences and then we're going to leave a ... a blank, and we have to put in those vocabulary words.
Okay.
All right, so for number 1, I will give you the sentence and you have to throw in the word or put in the word. So number 1 would say, after studying ... for a year, I really began to miss my family and friends back home.
Oh, after studying abroad for a year.
Very good. Yeah, you're over abroad.
对，在国外，在海外。那第二个是 You ready?
Yeah, sure.
When I hear that song, it always makes me blank the summer vacations I spent with my grandparents.
Okay, when I hear that, I always think makes me think of the summer vacations.
想到
Okay. Number 3, I ... my chance to go to the concert because I didn't buy tickets early enough.
票没有早买，所以呢就错过了这个机会 missed.
Very good. You missed your chance to
And
go.
you have to use past tense here, MISSED.
Very good. And our last one, everyone, it says, the princess lived in a beautiful ... with tall castles and green gardens.
A beautiful kingdom.
Yes, a
王
beautiful kingdom.
国。好，各位同学们，想学更多实用英文的话，欢迎加入 AMC 空中美语粉丝团哦。那我们就下一集见了 ，See you next time，拜拜。